Before you blame your face, blame your winter colors. Hello, beautiful friends, your style only gets better with age. But there's a winter moment you're all too familiar with. You zip up your coat, adjust your scarf, glance out the window or your phone, and your stomach drops a little. You're warm, you're put together, but you don't look radiant. The woman in the reflection looks heavier, duller, more tired than the one you still feel inside. It's easy to think, well, that's just how 50 or 60 looks now, but most of the time, it's not your face or your age. It's the winter colors that are working against you. The once chic black now weighs down your features. The bright happy sweater appears before you. The crisp white shirt you were told every woman needed suddenly highlights every line and dark circle. Nothing about you is broken, the colors around your face just haven't been updated to suit the woman you are now. That's exactly what we're going to fix. In this Golden After 60 video, I'll walk you through 8 winter color mistakes that make women over 50, 60, and 70 look older, along with subtle, elegant ways to soften your features, brighten your face, and make your outfit look quietly expensive without having to buy a whole new wardrobe. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also share 2 golden rules I use with my own clients, one that shows you where to place your lightest colors, and one that helps you decide how strong your colors should be, so your face always looks soft, never pulled down. At Golden After 60, we keep things calm and realistic, no pressured trends, just timeless, wearable changes that respect your age and your real life. In this video, we'll take a look at each mistake, from dark tones that make your face look dull, to whites that make you look tired, to little scarf and lipstick tricks that quietly change everything. Let's start with the most common winter habit I see every year. Mistake number 1, wearing harsh black right under your face all winter. Every winter I sit with women over 60 and see the same thing, a gentle face framed by harsh black. We reach for the same black turtleneck, black coat, black scarf because black goes with everything and it's slimming. When I counted the coats in my hallway, almost all of them were black. No wonder my winter photos looked sharper and more tired than I felt. As we get older, we lose some of the strong contrast we had in our 30s. Skin softens, natural lip color fades, brows and lashes get lighter, and silver or white hair makes the upper face gentler. Then we hang a band of inchy black right under that softer face and expect it to flatter us in the same way. It doesn't. The jump between the soft face and the hard color pulls every shadow into focus. Hollows under the eyes look deeper, darkness around the mouth stands out, and lines along the jaw can look sharper because the edge of the black is so strong. Have you ever passed a shop window and thought, why do I look so drained today? Often it isn't your face at all. It's the color sitting under your chin. Many women tell me they only like their reflection once they take their coat off. That is a color problem, not a you problem. The good news is you do not have to give up dark colors or start dressing in pastels. What your face needs now is not less depth, just softer depth. Think of deep charcoal gray, deep navy, or rich espresso brown as your new darks. They slim the body, feel chic, and work with almost everything in your closet, but they don't shout against your skin the way hard black does. Try a quick experiment. Stand in front of a window wearing a black turtleneck or coat and look at your face. Then hold deep charcoal, navy, or chocolate brown under your chin and notice the change. Even this small shift makes the under eye area look calmer, the jawline less harsh, and the whole expression more rested. Dark shades naturally recede and can help us feel slimmer, but when the dark is too strong, it doesn't just make the body look smaller, it also steals light from the face. By softening your darks by even one step, you keep the slimming benefits while giving your features room to breathe. Before you say, black is classic, I'm not giving it up, ask yourself, is this black still helping my face today? Or is it simply a habit from a younger version of me? Once you notice the effect of harsh black, you'll start to see other color choices that work against you too. On the other end of the spectrum are winter pieces in colors that are too bright and loud, and they bring a different set of problems for mature skin. We'll untangle those next. Mistake number 2, wearing loud, neon, or baby bright colors that fight your face. Many women I work with have a story about the happy sweater. You see it in bright candy pink or electric blue and think, This will cheer me up. You bring it home, pull off the tags, slip it on in front of the mirror, and suddenly it feels like the sweater arrives in the room 3 seconds before you do. You love the color on the hanger, but on your body all you can see is the sweater and hardly any of your face. As we move through our 50s, 60s, and beyond, neon and baby bright shades start to behave differently. On a softer, more mature face, those loud colors often compete with your features instead of supporting them. The contrast is so strong that every fine line looks sharper, and your eye goes straight to the fabric instead of to your expression. Bubblegum pink that once felt fun can suddenly read as teenage next to a grown, elegant face. I saw this in my own closet. One winter I lined up all my happy sweaters on the bed and realized I hardly wore them outside the house. The colors were loud enough to light up a room, but they didn't light up me. Every time I tried that neon pink turtleneck, it made my skin look more uneven and my mouth a little tighter, so back into the drawer it went. Be honest, is there a top you keep because you adore the color, but you never reach for it when you want to feel confident? The answer is not to give up color, it is to turn the volume down so your face becomes the main event again. Instead of candy pink, try dusty rose or deep rosewood, a grown-up version of the same idea. Instead of electric blue near your face, try misty blue or soft periwinkle. Rather than neon green, reach for sage or a gentle forest green. Picture a dusty rose sweater with dark top pants, or a misty blue cardigan over a simple ivory tee for coffee with a friend. These shades still give you energy and personality, but they stop shouting over your features. There is a psychology piece here too. Softer colors signal calm, warmth, and approachability. Very bright clothes can feel loud and impatient, which is the opposite of the quiet confidence many of us want after 60. In my styling sessions, about 8 out of 10 women look more relaxed and more like themselves when we soften their colors by just 1 or 2 steps. When your clothes whisper instead of scream, people notice your eyes, your smile, your presence. Once you see how loud color can fight with a softer face, you may catch another habit, sliding into head-to-toe dark shades to feel safe and invisible. That brings its own set of challenges and leads straight into the next winter color pattern we need to untangle. Mistake number 3, dressing in all dark, flat colors with no face light. Most women I work with have a winter uniform, dark pants, dark sweater, dark coat, head-to-toe black or deep brown, no scarf, no lighter layer near the face. It feels safe, it hides the weight you might be worried about, and on rushed mornings it feels easy. I did the same thing for years. In my early 60s, most of my errand outfits were the same: black jeans, black boots, charcoal coat. When I scrolled through my phone, I looked like a floating head in a shadow. The problem is not that dark colors are wrong. The problem is when there is nothing light near your face to balance them. After 60, our features soften and natural shadows become more visible. When you frame that softer face with a wall of dark fabric, the cheeks look more sunken, lines around the mouth look deeper, and every little hollow picks up extra shadow. In photos this reads as tired or even a little stern, even when you slept well and felt fine. Often it is not your face that looks harsh, it is the lighting your clothes are creating. In my styling sessions, at least 7 out of 10 women over 60 walk in wearing all dark pieces with nothing light near the face. The fastest fix is not to give up your black pants or navy coat. It is to add a bit of face light. Keep the dark base you love. Then bring in one soft, light element close to your skin, an ivory scarf at the neck, a light gray or misty blue turtleneck under a darker jacket, or a pair of pearl or soft gold earrings that catch the light when you move. Even a gentle rose lipstick can act like a small lamp aimed at the center of your face. One of my viewers, a 70-year-old grandmother from Chicago, kept her favorite black wool coat but bought a simple winter white scarf and started wearing a softer pink lipstick. Within 1 week 3 different people asked if she had changed her hair or started a new cream. Nothing in her routine had changed. The only shift was that we stopped letting her clothes swallow the light around her features. Light colors bounce light upward, soften the look of texture on the skin, and visually lift the cheekbones and the corners of the mouth. The next time you put on an all-dark outfit, pause and ask yourself, What can I add within a few inches of my face that is lighter, softer, or a bit luminous? How would this same coat look with an ivory scarf, instead of none at all, or with a pale blue collar peeking out? Color is not only about how light or dark something is. The temperature of the color, whether it leans warm or cool, can change how fresh and alive your skin looks. Mistake number 4, ignoring your skin's undertone and copying other people's colors. One of the easiest ways to look older without realizing it is by wearing someone else's colors. You've probably lived this. A friend walks in wearing a soft blue sweater, she looks rested and glowing, so you buy the exact same one. On her it looks gorgeous. On you it looks flat, or even a little sickly. I remember copying a friend's icy mint blouse in my late 50s. On her it looked like a vacation. On me it drained the color from my lips, and made the little veins around my nose look stronger. Same blouse, same store, completely different result. Have you ever had that experience with a daughter's dress or a friend's lipstick, where you feel like the before picture in their after? The reason is not that she's prettier or younger. It's that her skin and your skin speak slightly different color languages. Even as we age, our basic temperature stays fairly steady. Some of us are warmer, some cooler, some in the middle. When the color near your face fights that natural temperature, it can make your skin look yellowish, gray, or a bit irritated, even on a good night's sleep. When it agrees, your skin looks calmer and more even, and people are more likely to say, "You look rested," instead of "Are you okay?" In my fittings, I'd say at least 7 out of 10 women over 60 are wearing colors chosen for someone else's skin, often your daughter's trendy colors or a friend's recommendation. You don't need a chart or a test to start noticing what works. Stand by a window with a small mirror and try on a gold necklace, then a silver one. If gold tends to look soft and rich on you, and you feel good in warm olives, camel, and cream, you probably lean a bit warm. If silver looks brighter against your skin, and you've always loved yourself in cool blues and pinks, you likely lean cool. If you can wear both, as long as the colors aren't too sharp or neon, you're probably more neutral. Once you sense your direction, you can choose kinder colors. Warm-leaning women often glow in cream, warm taupe, soft forest green, gentle teal, and dusty coral. Cool-leaning women usually look fresher in pearl gray, misty blue, lilac, cool mauve, and winter white. If you're neutral, you'll do well in soft midtones like taupe, dove blue, dusty rose, and sage. You don't need to be perfect. Simply notice, when I wear this group of colors, does my face relax, or do I rush to add more makeup? Pay attention to compliments. The next time someone says, "That color is so you," pause and ask yourself what family that shade belonged to. Was it warm, cool, or softly in the middle? When your natural coloring and your clothes are on the same team, people read your face first and your outfit second. That, to me, is true elegance. And since we're talking about colors that sit right against the skin, we have to talk about one shade that can be both magical and unforgiving in a second: white. Mistake number 5, wearing stark, hospital white instead of soft, flattering whites. White can be one of the most beautiful colors a woman over 60 can wear, but the wrong white can be brutal. Have you ever buttoned up a crisp, bright white blouse and suddenly every line, shadow, and dark circle seemed to jump forward? I wore a bright white shirt to a family lunch in my early 60s. On the hanger it looked fresh. On my body my skin looked sharper, my mouth tighter, and my daughter asked if I was tired. The shirt was fine. The shade of white was not my friend. The issue is not white in general, it is stark, paper white. That hard, paper white has very high contrast. Against softer, mature skin it acts like a bare spotlight. It throws light so strongly that it makes texture look more obvious, and pulls attention to redness or darkness around the nose and eyes. In styling sessions I hear the same thing again and again. Many women over 60 own at least one bright white shirt because someone told them every wardrobe needs one. Yet when I ask how often they wear it, most laugh and say, "Almost never unless I hide it under a sweater or a scarf." Softer whites are much kinder. They still feel clean and polished, but they do not argue with your face. Instead of pure paper white, try ivory, winter white, soft pearl white, or ecru and cream if you lean warm. These shades reflect light gently upward without creating that sharp edge between your top and your skin. Picture a winter white sweater with soft top pants for a quiet daytime look, or an ivory blouse under a charcoal blazer for dinner. The outfit still looks classic, but your skin appears calmer and more even, as if you slept an extra hour. Here is a simple test you can do at home. Stand by a window with a mirror and hold a bright white t-shirt under your chin. Look at your under eye area and the corners of your mouth, then swap it for something in ivory or cream and notice whether the shadows soften. Ask yourself, do I see my face first, or do I see the edge of the shirt? When the white is right, you should notice your eyes and your smile, not the line where the fabric ends. You do not need to give up white. You simply need to let it grow softer with you. Choose whites that are a touch creamy or pearly rather than icy. They still feel fresh, but they flatter the woman you are now instead of chasing the girl you were at 30. And once your whites and darks start working with your face instead of against it, you may notice something else. Your outfits can still feel busy. When that happens, the problem is no longer one color, but how many are speaking at once. That color noise is the next winter habit we are going to edit. Mistake number 6, wearing too many competing colors at once. There is a kind of winter outfit I see all the time: a patterned scarf, a bright coat, a different colored bag, and shoes in yet another shade. Each piece is lovely on its own, but together they feel restless, like everyone is talking at once at the same table. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does this feel busy? Even though you like every item you're wearing? When there is too much going on around your body, it can fight with the dignity of your face. When there are too many strong colors in one outfit, your style can look less intentional and more thrown together. The eye doesn't know where to rest, so people notice the outfit first and your expression second. Most of my clients over 60 tell me they want the opposite. They want to walk into a room and have people feel calm energy from them, not a blur of competing shades. The answer is not to give up color. It is to give every outfit a clear leader. Think of it as choosing one hero color and letting everything else play backup. Pick a shade you love and repeat it once or twice, then surround it with calm neutrals. You might wear a dusty rose scarf and matching lipstick with a soft top coat and pants. You could choose a soft teal sweater, echo it in simple earrings or a ring, and keep the rest of the look in cream and gray. Taupe, gray, navy, cream, and charcoal make wonderful backgrounds because they let your chosen shade stand out. This small shift from many colors competing to one color supported instantly reads as more expensive, more thoughtful, and more serene. One of my clients adored color. She would arrive in purple, red, green, and gold all at once, and feel frustrated that she never looked put together. We started a simple habit. Before she left the house, she removed just one color. If she wore a bright coat, we swapped the busy patterned scarf for a solid neutral. If the shoes were red, the bag became taupe. Within a few weeks, friends told her she looked more polished and elegant, even though she was wearing the same clothes in a calmer way. In my wardrobe sessions, most outfits for women over 60 look more refined when we take away a competing color instead of adding something new. When you quiet the color noise, your favorite shades stand out and your face becomes the main focus again. Even when your colors are beautiful, there is still one silent detail that can make or break the whole picture: how strong the overall contrast is compared to your natural coloring. That contrast level is the next piece of your winter color story, and getting it right can make your features look lifted without a single extra product. Mistake number 7, choosing clothing contrast that doesn't match your natural contrast. There is a quiet styling detail that can make you look oddly harsh one day and faded the next, even when the colors themselves are beautiful. I call it your contrast harmony. Have you ever worn a strong, high-contrast outfit, black pants, a white top, a sharp pattern, and felt a little hard or severe? Then on another day you tried all soft, pale colors, and felt as if you disappeared into the background. That push and pull usually means the contrast of your clothes doesn't match the natural contrast in your face. Take a moment in front of a window and really study your features. If you have light hair, light skin, and gentle eye color, your face lives in a softer contrast range. On women like this, stark combinations can overpower the features and make lines look deeper than they are. Softer pairings tend to look more at home. ivory with taupe, misty blue with pearl gray, dusty rose with mocha. I've seen women in their 70s with silver hair and fair skin suddenly look 10 years fresher just by swapping a black and white striped top for a quiet gray sweater and a dove blue scarf. Have you noticed that loud patterns near your face draw your eyes straight to your lines, instead of your eyes? If your coloring sits in the middle, maybe blonde, light brown, or chestnut hair with medium skin, you are likely a medium contrast. You shine in mid-tone combinations: navy, forest green, rose, camel, soft burgundy. These shades have enough presence to support your features without shouting over them. In my fittings, at least half of the women over 60 fall into this middle band, and they almost always look their best when their outfits echo that in-between strength, not too harsh and not too washed out. If you have darker hair with lighter skin, or very vivid eyes, you were given higher contrast naturally. Your face can handle and even needs a bit more drama. Deep pairings like navy with ivory, espresso with misty blue, or charcoal with soft lilac look stunning on you. Many women with this coloring try to soften everything as they age and end up in outfits that are too pale. That's when they tell me, no matter what I wear, I look tired. Often the answer is not more makeup but adding back a touch of depth so your clothes match the strength of your features. When your clothing contrast is too strong for your face, lines and shadows can look deeper and your outfit speaks louder than you do. When it is too soft, you can look dull, as if the clothes are draining you instead of supporting you. The goal is not perfection, it is harmony. If you recognize yourself as softer contrast, reduce the gap between your light and dark pieces and keep prints gentle. If you lean higher contrast, don't be afraid of a little dark and light drama. Just soften it near the face with a scarf, a textured knit, or a touch of light at the collar. The next time you get dressed, ask yourself, does this outfit feel louder or softer than my own coloring? And do people meet my eyes first or see blocks of color first? Once you begin to dress in line with your natural contrast, your face becomes the main story again, and then the fun part begins. Fine-tuning everything with simple tools you already own, like scarves, earrings, and lipstick. Mistake number 8, forgetting that scarves, jewelry, and lipstick are your color remote control. So many of us do the same thing in winter. We pull on a safe neutral sweater, glance in the mirror, feel a little dull, and either grab any old scarf from the hook or skip accessories altogether. For years I did exactly that. In my late 60s I had a stack of oatmeal, gray, and beige sweaters and not a single plan for what happened near my face. On the days I disliked every photo, it wasn't really the sweater. It was the empty space around my neck, lips, and ears doing nothing to help me. Have you noticed that on no scarf, no lipstick days, you feel older than you did the day before, even if you slept the same? I want you to start seeing the things closest to your face as your color remote control. Scarves, earrings, and lipstick are the fastest way to correct a color mistake in the rest of your outfit. Maybe your coat is darker than you'd like now, or your sweater is brighter than feels comfortable after 60. You don't have to replace those pieces. You simply adjust the settings around your face. Think back, when someone has told you look pretty today, were you wearing your favorite earrings or a lipstick you feel at home in, even if the clothes were nothing special? Use what I call the face light rule. Always have at least one soft, light, flattering color within a few inches of your face. That might be a scarf in misty blue, dusty rose, ivory, or sage, tied simply at the neck. It could be a pair of soft gold hoops or pearl studs that catch the light when you move. It can be a lipstick that looks like your own lips on their best day, just one shade brighter. In my experience, most women over 60 look noticeably more rested in photos when we add only two things: a gentle scarf and an everyday lipstick that doesn't shout but quietly lifts. When your outfit feels too dark and heavy, don't panic and change everything. Keep your favorite black coat or charcoal sweater, and add a winter white or cream scarf, a soft blush lipstick, and simple earrings. Suddenly the focus lifts from the clothing to your eyes and your smile. When your top feels too bright or loud, calm it down with a neutral scarf in taupe, gray, or ivory, and swap a bold lipstick for something closer to your natural tone. Before you leave the house, ask yourself, if my clothes stay exactly the same, What tiny change near my face would make me feel more alive? One subscriber told me she kept every single piece in her closet, but committed to two habits: wearing what she called her face light scarf and her real lip color lipstick anytime she stepped outside. After a few weeks, she joked that her wardrobe hadn't changed at all, but she finally recognized herself again in pictures with her grandchildren. That is the power of treating scarves, jewelry, and lipstick as tools, not extras. Once you begin to use this little remote control on purpose, your outfits don't have to be perfect for your face to look softly lit, present, and fully you. As we wrap up, let's bring this all back to you and your mirror. Today we've talked about 8 quiet habits that can steal some of your glow in winter: harsh black sitting right under your face, neon and very loud brights that fight with your features, head to toe dark with no light near your face, copying someone else's colors instead of honoring your undertone, stark hospital white instead of soft, flattering whites, too many competing colors in one outfit, clothing contrast that doesn't match the natural contrast in your hair, skin, and eyes, and finally forgetting that scarves, jewelry, and lipstick are your little color remote control. None of these mean you've done anything wrong. They simply mean your winter color story hasn't caught up with the woman you are now. You don't need a brand new wardrobe, you need a gentler way of choosing winter colors that respect your face today. The deeper truth is this: you have earned the right to be seen as calm, elegant, and fully yourself. Color is not a set of rules designed to punish you for getting older. It's a tool to support the woman you already are. After 60, the goal is not to look like you did at 30. The goal is to look like the most rested, refined, and radiant version of you today. So here's your simple plan. Tomorrow, take 10 minutes with your winter tops and scarves, and pull out just one harsh black piece you always regret wearing. Choose one soft, light color you love and wear it close to your face this week. Notice what happens. Do people ask if you've slept well, or say you look different and they can't quite say why? That's your color doing quiet, beautiful work. And when you shop from now on, remember this little formula: one hero color you love, supported by calm neutrals. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which color habit are you ready to let go of first, and what swap will you try? I do read every comment, and your questions help me shape future videos for this golden, after 60 community. If this felt helpful and you want more calm, honest style guidance for women over 50 and 60, hit subscribe and stay with us. And if you're wondering which hairstyles support this softer, more elegant winter look, there's a video waiting for you next where I share cuts and lengths that lift the face without taking away your personality. Thank you for spending this time with me today, my beautiful friends, and I'll see you in the next video.